Hi, it's Hollow Aster, and we're back with another part of Baldur's Gate 3. It has been a minute since I've played Baldur's Gate. I've been wanting desperately to finish the Through the Ashes DLC and Wrath, and then Hades 2, the early access came out, so I have been just playing that constantly. But we're back with more Baldur's Gate. We're going to close some things out before we go to the Goblin Camp. So really, to recap, last time we found out that Auntie Ethel is a hag. So we defeated her. We got her low enough that we convinced her to surrender, basically, and took a piece of her hair, which gave Fable a buff to her charisma. So, Auntie Ethel's boon right here. So, that was great and also disgusting. So, we have the quest Save Mayrina now, so we found a wand with Connor's name on it, so we're going to bring that to Mayrina. Then, the last thing that we have to do before going to the Goblin Camp is we still have to steal the Druid's Sacred Idol and give it to the Tiefling Kid. So that's what we're going to try and do today. But first, we are going to go and bring this wand to Mayrina. So, we're going to go through the Mushroom Circle, find her. Yep, and she is right up here. Probably very unhappy. I don't blame her.
Gods! Didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again.
Awful. We're gonna say, are you alright?
Not even a little bit. But I will be.
So we're gonna say, I found a wand. I think I can resurrect your husband.
What? You can?
You feel a surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
It's totally
Bring him
not,
back! Bring Connor back!
evil or corrupt
Please.
or anything like that. I'm sure it's fine. We're gonna point the wand towards the coffin. Poor Connor.
What? What's happening? Why is he still dead?
You feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for a master.
No, thank you. That sounded awful in my headset. I don't like that even a little bit.
What have you done to him?
I'll say, so the hag fulfills her promise. It can never be simple, can it?
But this isn't what she promised.
She's a
I wanted him
girl.
back.
I
back
need
the way
you
he
to get
was,
this through
not
your mind.
This.
I know you're pregnant and mourning right now, but like, she's a hag. Get it together, girl. So we can say, this is your husband. Do you want him or not? Don't worry, I have the wand. I'll make use of him. We can always bury him again or kill the undead abomination. I kind of want to say, this is your husband. Do you want him or not? Whoa. I don't know what happened with textures there. So we're gonna say that.
Connor? Connor! I don't even know if he's in there. But he might be. And if he is, I'll find him and bring him back.
Here's the wand. Good luck to you and Connor.
Thanks. But we'll need more than luck. A bloody miracle, more like it. I'll find a wizard or something. Maybe someone in Baldur's Gate can help us. Connor always said you can find anything in that city.
Except health potions, I'll tell you what.
Remember?
Can't find those in
And
that
thank
damn
you.
city.
I guess. Come on, love. Let's go.
Poor girl. And off they go. Talk to
Soldier,
everyone. So we have a lot of dialogue with Karlak. Oh, we never even told her this. Okay, we can say, I am drawn to violence, to blood, obsessions that could become compulsion.
Well, look. You've said it. Right out loud. That takes guts. The guts you'll need to change.
Finally.
Or at least make sure you're channeled in the right direction. I've got enough enemies who could do with a good bloodletting, you know?
They're all so funny. Everyone's just like, everyone feels like that sometimes. Do they? I certainly don't. We'll do this one since we haven't yet. I have no memories of where I came from, who I really am. Is this part of Ceramorphos?
I don't think so. At least, I still remember everything. In more detail than I wish. But, as for what's going on in your mind, maybe in mine, I'm certain there are answers out there. We'll find them together.
She's so sweet. We'll say, how did you end up with such a contraption in your chest?
The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlak, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
Poor Karlak. You mentioned a boss who gave you up to Zariel. Who was it?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at.
He's a bit.
Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
Poor Karlak. Okay. So, what does that infernal engine do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all,
Never given her one
angry,
of those, like,
nervous,
coin, gold coin.
delighted, enticed,
I don't know why. I
I
always
burn
forget.
hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
What's that been like?
Agonizing. God's what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat. Anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here. Pathetic perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Oh well. Can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least.
Poor Karlak. Alright. So, let's... The other thing we might have to do, is I can't remember if we popped in there or not, is pop into where the owlbear nest is. So let's go to the Blighted Village waypoint.
These goblins aren't exactly house-proud as occupiers go.
Wouldn't blame the gobs. Place looks like it's been abandoned a good while. But hey, maybe we can scare up a few dusty bottles of wine somewheres.
I like your way of...
Oops, I got too far away. I think she just said I like your way of thinking, Karlak.
Sister, you've got a deal.
Did something else. Climb down the knotted roots. Because I know Scratch was over here. I always get a little turned around. God, how I wait. Oh, I bet it. I always, I wish I could click, like in Wrath. You can just have them walk here. That would be a nice quality of life improvement at some point. I don't know if that's something they would ever add, but it would be cool.
Something good here, I hope.
Okay, I'm literally so dumb. It's right here. That was my fault. I don't know why I always get confused. I know it's right by Scratch.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Quick save. Then we're gonna
Owlbear
go
tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
head in. Do I have speak with animals on? Now I do. I keep hitting tab instead of alt because
Stench. Dead
Uh,
owlbear prey, no doubt.
wrath. And I'm like, why do I keep opening my inventory? I should probably just change the keybinds in one of these games so that they match. Dressed? Where are the people? Oh, I told them not to come. That's right.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
She's huge.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
No, thank you. So we can say you're injured. They still have a spear lodged in your head. Sorry, wrong cave. I'll be going. Move closer, or you've had your last meal, beast, and you and your cub alike. We'll say you're injured. There's still half a spear lodged in your head.
It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
So we can intimidate, let me go, or you'll watch your cub die before I finish you, or we can persuade, just allow me to leave. I'm no threat to you or your cub. We're gonna do that one, obviously. Barely. I mean, with all the bonuses, we'll definitely. But on the die, it was just barely.
You're small, weak. Killing you would be a waste of time.
Exactly.
You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
You got it. Alright. We have popped in to see the owlbear. So that means... So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down here. And I don't think we looted that stuff yet. So we're gonna do that, but we're gonna take a rest. Then we're gonna try and steal the idol because I don't have any spell slots left. And I think we're gonna need to be invisible. So we're gonna try. I've never successfully stolen the idol because
Looks like a shrine to Selune over there.
the first time I didn't know you could actually steal it. This was like right when the game first came out, so I was like, I don't care, I'm not bothering with that right now. The second time I forgot, and then I completed the goblin camp, and then it was too late.
There's magic at
Yield
play
its
here.
contents easily.
A spell keeping this chest shut.
Let's have Shadowheart over there. Okay, I guess I just wasn't close enough to be reading it initially, but I was so
You
confused.
should leave it. Or even destroy it if possible.
It's got loot inside.
This rubbish is an offering to Seluna. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
Insight, why do you care so much? Intimidation, I'll do as I please. If you want to try stopping me, be my guest. Persuasion, we can't just abandon resources that we might need. Be sensible, or if it matters much to you, I'll leave it. We're gonna go for the persuasion. We got 4 inspiration. Let's use it up. Where it caps anyways.
Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins.
Exactly.
It hurts.
Yeah, I was so confused. I was like, I know it's super easy to open. I know I'm just blanking right now. That makes sense.
Can't give up now.
Anyways, we've looted that. We're going back to the grove. We're gonna long rest out here because we're hurt. Then we're gonna try and steal the idol. See how we do. Yes, God, I need it. Okay, does anyone want to talk?
Break.
Wizard of Waterdeep
Open up.
updated. Why? Oh, he just needs to eat something. Okay, we can do that. Hello? We'll say we have Bard option. Ah, Mistra, the matron of magic herself, an ambitious desire indeed to hold her in your hands.
Oh. My.
Ah,
You startled me. I, was miles away.
Is everything alright?
Of course. Of course. I was just practicing an incantation.
Insight, there's more to it than that. The figure I saw, she means something to you. Difficulty class of 5? Poor Gale is so readable.
She does.
He's over there like...
She's Mistra. I can't quite describe it. The need I sometimes feel to see her. To draw the filaments of fantasy into existence. No sculpture or painting could ever do her justice. Only the fabric that she herself is and embodies. The weave. Mistra is all magic. As far as I'm concerned, she is all creation.
So, I didn't realize the depths of your devotion. You sound like a smitten schoolboy or your deluded Gale. There's more to life than one goddess. I'll say I didn't realize the depth of your devotion.
Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Is it the same for you?
So we can say, that sounds very familiar, yes. It's different for me, not quite so intense. I practice magic, not melodrama. Or magic is music, poetry, and beauty, though I suspect you and I perform it differently. Say that.
Fair enough. Though in the end, we're still playing the same composition.
Same spells.
Perhaps I can show you what I mean by reaching into the weave together.
The thing about that, I came over here to feed you with a magic item. My man's over there. He's going through some stuff still. So it perhaps another time. It's getting late.
Always a pity when opportunities slip us by.
I also look
Good
like
night.
shit. I'm so Gale, please let me give you
What's
food.
on your mind? Apart from finding me an artifact to consume, which I assume you're pursuing with the appropriate urgency.
That's why I'm here.
That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Okay. Honestly, probably give him that. Yeah, because everything else is what everyone's wearing. So we're gonna give him the ever-seeing eye. I never use that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If Astarion wasn't literally so quite perfectly exactly my type, I would definitely romance Gale. I love him. I would romance
It is
really
a strange experience.
most people.
Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart.
Dang.
Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
Gale, what's happening?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Sorry, Gale. But yeah, I mean, if Astarion wasn't literally so perfectly exactly my type, I would definitely be romancing Gale, Will, Shadowheart, Arlak for sure. But alas,
What can I do for you, my friend?
nothing. Okay, let's go to sleep. Let's just use a supply. a full rest. Keep time. A quiet night for once. Right.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Okay, so now we can say you can feed on me tonight if you'd like.
My sweet, there is nothing I'd like more. I'll come to you tonight, when you're snugly wrapped in your bedroll, and we can have a little privacy. And this time, I'll make sure I'm quiet. We don't want to disturb your rest. Later on, when
He
we
just keeps
are
going and going and
at
going.
rest,
Dang, dude.
I will eat you right up. Just enough to give me strength, and just enough to leave you wishing for more.
Ryan, we have stuff to do today. We gotta go. I gotta go be productive. We gotta go steal a sacred idol for some kids. Talking to me like this. Okay. So, I think what we're gonna have Fable do is play a little song. Hopefully garner some attention. And then we're gonna have Astarion try and sneak over, steal the idol, and then we will take it to the tiefling kids. What is our approval with him? We're fair. Okay. About a little bit better with Shadowheart. Okay. We're gonna get a lot of approval with him at the goblin camp, so I'm not super worried about it. The first and second, no, just the first time that I played this on my warlock, I triggered his romance before the goblin camp. That was, I don't quite know how. Well, I guess I do know how. There were a couple things that I did to get like a smidge of approval more, a little bit faster, but some of that stuff was a little more, my warlock was a little more shifty. She liked to have a little prank sometimes. Okay, so we're gonna ungroup. I'm gonna have Fable come over here and like stand on the steps. We're gonna have her play Sing for Me. Now
Can't afford to stay idle.
oh, does she
Never a dull
is she the one who has to cast invisibility? Oh, she doesn't have it.
What a day.
So hasn't. I don't remember. Do I have a scroll of it? We can have Astarion drink a potion of it, sure.
Careful.
And
I'd
then
lied. Moving.
I'm gonna have him come over here, and then we're gonna go into turn-based mode. And then we're gonna have to have dash. Oh, get over there. Oh, I have to go around. That's right. Oh, hey. Whoa. Hello? Look a little more carefully, I guess. Okay.
I
End
wonder what
turn.
the next move is.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Oh, and the tieflings get to hang out in here now. That's awesome.
Well, hello.
Okay. Is it? Does he need to have greater invisibility or just be stealthing? Have him hide. Then let's have
Whips
him
and
wait.
blades, always sharp.
anyone's noticed him. Still in stealth, so it doesn't seem like it.
Smells tasty.
Someone's... Oh, she's right there. So, let's see if he... Take it. Over here. Drink his other potion. Now we're gonna have him run. Dash again.
There's no time to waste.
We're gonna have Shadowheart and Karlach start moving here. Inconspicuously, for sure.
I'd love to, thanks. Up to. I've got a long road ahead.
Mabel said you could stop.
We need a leader.
Keep your blade
Okay.
close.
Let's get Astarion out of there. One more dash. And then we're just gonna have him invisible all the way to the kids' hideout.
What's next, I wonder?
But
This way.
once we get like around the corner, we'll probably go out of turn-based mode
Well,
and then
that's
just
it.
buff it. Oh, I didn't mean to hide. Oops. Okay.
Can't slow down.
Panicked, probably looking for it. Sorry. I got some kids who would just really like it.
I'm ready. On I go.
Yeah.
I forget you can't just...
Now what? Over there.
Okay. Okay. Take two. Something
Mine's never
happened when I
quiet.
switched it from Astarion's inventory to Fable's inventory, and it like completely like disappeared. I have no idea where it was,
On my way.
but got it fixed. He stole it again, so now I've stolen it twice technically. So now we're gonna hopefully go give it to Mole. I'm hoping it's not bugged. It was so weird.
We're going
Won't
to
have a
own
word.
that town. I had a feeling you'd be back.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, that was so weird. So, we're gonna say the idol's all yours.
Thanks. See you in Baldur's Gate, I hope. Now scram. Before I get emotional.
He's so funny. Alright, so stolen the idol. Gave it to our favorite tiefling kids. We gave Gale another magic item. Talked to the owlbear. Talked to Mayrina. We did a lot of talking this part, but that's because next time we are
No.
going
Everyone's got
straight to the
junk.
goblin camp.
Here we go.
I'm hoping that the goblin camp will just be able... Oops. I'm hoping the goblin camp will be able to just be one part. It'll be a beefy part. But one or two, I think, is the goal. Let's quick save again. So let's come out and then I'll show you on the map where we're gonna go. So, I'll double check too before next time that there's not anything I missed, but I think we pretty much got everything. We did Joaquin's Rest up here. We did the Hag. Did all the stuff with Kaga. Beginning area. Owlbear. Went into the like temple over here. So I think we did the Harpies. I think we're pretty well good. So over here is the Goblin Camp. The Githyanki Crush up here we're not gonna do until right before we go into Act 2. So the plan right now is next episode we're gonna head to the Goblin Camp. We're gonna defeat their 3 leaders and search for our Halcyon. And then after that, I think we're just gonna have to see, but I think we'll probably do the Underdark. Then come back, go to the Crash. I like the Underdark better, so I'm excited to get to it. But yeah, so a little bit of a shorter part, but that's alright. In the next part, we will just have a lot more combat. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next part.
Can't keep the goblins out forever.